There was once a time where Illinois was sitting all by themselves atop the Big Ten West. Those times seem well in the rearview mirror. Now Illinois is just trying to fight to stay in the hunt. Should we be asking what's been going on with Illinois? Or maybe we should be talking about the depth of the Big Ten Conference. Great time to subscribe. Big Ten content every single day. Always crush the like button to spread the message and spread the word of Big Ten Ted. Now, if you were to ask Illinois fans at the beginning of the season, yeah, you're going to go 8-4. They'd be like, yeah, fantastic season. But considering how they may get to 8-4, where this was a one-loss team, a couple of bad calls against Indiana early in the season, away from being undefeated, and now letting it slip through your hands, letting it slip through your grasp. It kind of looks a little bit different. The optics about it more signal towards an Illinois demise or an Illinois collapse than a strong Illinois season. And let's call it for what it is. If Illinois finished this season at 8-4, that is a good and strong Illinois season. Could they have been 10-2? Could they have been 11-1? Sure. But this is the Big Ten Conference, and it is tough every single week. And when you take a look at a program like Illinois that's been down for a long time, no question about it, this Illinois program is getting better, but it takes a lot to learn to win in the Big Ten Conference. So I want to take a look about this. Look, there's no question about it. Illinois has not been Illinois in these last couple of losses against Michigan State and Purdue. Okay, early in the season, okay, you went out, you beat Wisconsin by a lot. Whoa, took a lot of people, including myself, by surprise. Okay, you beat Wisconsin, now beat Iowa in a defensive battle. Okay, you check that box. Okay, now beat Minnesota, one of the other contenders in the Big Ten West. We beat them. Now, after those three victories, all eyes were on the orange and blue. Okay, a lot of people said those are three teams that are usually in the upper half, that are usually in contention at least the last few seasons in terms of a Big Ten West championship. And because of that, I think people, including myself, started looking at Illinois as Big Ten West championship type of material. And you know what happened when the eyes became squarely on from the boys from Champaign, Illinois? They clenched up. They played tight. They did things that they didn't do early in the season. Turnovers against Michigan State, and the Sparty turned those into touchdowns. And Michigan State getting tough yards where Illinois usually stood strong in those plays. And then you look at that Purdue game, what Purdue was able to do in the running game. Tommy DeVito throwing the most incompletions I've really seen him throw in a single game. Not an efficient passing day. When the pressure is on, you've got to play even better, and you can't kind of get away from who you've been. You got to be who you are. I honestly believe this Illinois offensive line has also kind of worn down as we've gotten further down the stretch. Chase Brown has had to break more tackles than he's had to break maybe in his Illinois career. It is tough what Chase Brown is doing. It is impressive what Chase Brown is doing right now. He has to get tough yards almost every single play. The Illinois offensive line is solid, but you can tell as the season has gone down, it's wearing down. It's not able to quite get the downhill push in the running game. It's not quite able to hold that extra second and a half in the passing game to allow Tommy DeVito to hit his wide receivers down the field. But all of that being considered, we got to give credit to the teams like Michigan State. We got to give credit to the teams like Purdue. Both of those teams have something in common. They were both very motivated football teams when they played the University of Illinois. Okay, you look at Michigan State, right? Season on the brink, talking about all the things that happened against Michigan. Highly motivated to prove that they can be a postseason, a bowl type of football team. And you go in there and you do what I thought was unthinkable, and they beat Illinois. And then Purdue, right? Big Ten West championship hopes on the line. They found a way to beat Illinois. Look, when I look at both Michigan State and I look at Purdue, on their best day, on good days, those are good football teams. Even Michigan State. I know I've said some things about the Spartans this year, but man, they are getting better, and Mel Tucker is doing a really good coaching job with the Michigan State Spartans right now. These are good football teams, right? When you get past Ohio State and Michigan and Penn State, man, 4 through 10, it's like Big Ten basketball. It is a log jam. Anybody can beat anybody. And I think you got to look at that. It is extremely difficult to make that run through the Big Ten Conference, right? Especially when you're a program, especially when you're a team like the University of Illinois. Like, give all the credit in the world to Brett Bielema, but this team hasn't been there. Now they know what it's like. Now they know what has to be done to go 7-2, to go 8-1 throughout an entire Big Ten slate. It is extremely difficult. This Illinois program is getting better. I think at the end of the day, they're going to have a good season. I think at the end of the day, I don't think they are going to be the Big Ten West champions. I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think this has been more of a byproduct of the depth of the Big Ten West, or is it more of an Illinois demise collapsing situation? Want to hear your comments below. Make sure you leave your thoughts. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to Big Ten Ted. I'm Big Ten Ted, and we'll see you in the next one.